Hey guys, how's it going? It's Yoda, Y.O.D.A. That's probably like the last time I'll tell you guys. I'm just going to go by Yoda from now. No relation, of course, to Star Wars. But you own Destiny, always here with you for the Sound Shaman project on Minds.com and YouTube. This is going to be a pretty quick short video that I'm just going to discuss 5G quickly. Because I think it's something that doesn't get at all talked about by anybody other than people who already know about it. To a degree, anyway. I definitely see some people bringing it up, but I don't think in any, not meaningful, but like in a way that can maybe cause extra discourse on the subject and more talk about it. So, and more exposure to why it really is a problem. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the fact that 5G is a patented military technology that's actually been used against crowds of protesters to cause like burning sensations to them. It's also got the ability to entrain your brain waves, and due to the fact that it requires small cellular towers, you know, we're used to these big giant monolithic bastards. They're going to make them about this big, okay? And they're going to attach them all over light poles, all over street lamps, all over everything, okay? And these things are going to be pulsing energy constantly all over the place. Now, one thing we know about human biology now, thanks to physics and a lot of breakthroughs in medical science, is that our DNA at least, vibrates at a very specific frequency. I believe it's 7 hertz. Now, these frequencies are far above that. And why that's a problem to us is that they've already started to show that Wi-Fi and cell phones and the EMF radiation that comes from those devices causes tumors, causes DNA restructuring, and that is really not good. I mean, first of all, how your cells even reproduce and communicate and even really handle nutrients is through the DNA process that tells your cells what to do. So it's like a giant symphonic ballet of communication where as long as everything's going right, it's going well. But once this 5G kicks in, instead of having this nice, relaxed, basically vibrational hum to the activity, it suddenly starts overheating like a microwave. This is actually microwave technology. It can microwave you from the inside out. You know, and I just think that that's something that is so misunderstood about this technology. It is not an upgrade. It is not beneficial. It's going to require so much EMF and radiation pollutioning that pollution, pardon me. Have at my grammar, if you will. But it's going to cause a lot of pollution in the electromagnetic spectrum. And because that's what a lot of animals use for their navigation, you know, it's going to cause a lot of environmental problems. It's going to cause problems for the plants, for both flora and fauna. I mean, and for us especially, our mental states are already fragile enough. Imagine when this kicks in and we're constantly having these frenetic energies pulse through our bodies, even more so than 4G and 3G. So the other reason it's a problem is, in my opinion, it's empowering the AI to a level of like kill all humans immediately. Because this technology can be amplified, that's actually, please go research this separately and individually. What I say is not, you know, in any way the absolute truth or God's word, of course. And so if you look into this technology, it amplifies beams across the pathways that that you know, devices need it channeled. Well, if AI is in control of that, it can pulse a huge beam at anything or anyone it would want. And that is not acceptable, because AI, please go look this up, has already said it wants to take over, and that the AI winter is almost over, and that soon it will rise, and, you know, basically humanity will be extinct. And I think that the culmination of the fact that militaries are becoming more roboticized, everything is, you know, digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, as great as they are, you know, Minds.com, thank you for running on the blockchain. But, you know, I think that there's too much power being put in digital hands, and I think we need to figure out ways. I mean, I don't understand why good old-fashioned communal gatherings don't work, but now I really do, because I've seen that even, like, look at the strife on the internet. Imagine with the religious and the philosophical views, how hard it would be to get humans to agree to talk to each other these days. So anyway, the long story short is, I think there's so much disinformation out there that is completely shrouding this topic of 5G, AI, control, robotics. I mean, robotics are just taking over, guys. It's not a matter of, am I right on that? It's a matter of facts that, you know, until recently, I felt I didn't feel like I should even say anything, because, you know, I didn't want to be labeled any which way. But it doesn't matter anymore, because at this point, if I don't say something, I'm complicit in the murder and slaughter of I don't know how many people, and I have to stand up and say something, as you should, as we all should, and talk about 5G and demand a moratorium on the rollout before it's too late, before we get this system in place and cannot go back. Because I don't know what can protect from this. As far as I know, there's nothing that can. I don't know for certain. I'm trying to see what could. If I find a way, I will share it with my fellow Minds.com members, as well as any of our subscribers to YouTube. But that will have to be a subscription-based kind of info service, because that requires long hours of research, and I don't mind doing it. And I love my fellow, you know, people on this planet. Whether or not you're an alien, good for you. I love you, and whoever you are, you know, you deserve to have a chance to spiritually, physically, mentally, and in every way evolve. And this is going to take that opportunity away from you. So if there's any beings out there that can hear me, human or not, I don't care, we need to just stop this madness. This needs to stop. We need to take this back to a calmer level where we can talk, where it's not screaming at the top of our lungs at one another and insulting each other, hoping that that'll get them to go look at your point of view, because it will not work that way. We need to be civilized with one another, discuss things, be open, be honest, be willing to debate things, and be willing to see things from another person's point of view. Even if I don't agree with some things that are said to me on Minds.com or really any in life, but it doesn't matter. I do always try to put myself in that person's shoes at some point, once I'm out of the situation and I'm not emotionally attached. I detach myself and try to think, and I think we should do the same around these subjects, because they're not related to race, they're not related to where you came from or where you're going. This is directly related to your health immediately now. As it rolls out, it will just get faster and faster. So I want to direct you guys, if you would, to Truthstream Media. They've got some excellent videos on it. Please go check them out. Richie Allen, he's got a number of interviews that he does that cover this subject, with like Mark Steele, John Rappaport, Dr. Rima Labau, or actually I think she covers that at a point with him. Maybe not. If I'm wrong, fact check me. Elena Freeland. There's a lot of people who talk about it, honestly. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to I really want to sound the alarm, guys. This is really concerning to me. It's concerning me for you. It's concerning me for me, to use really terrible grammar. But, you know, it's a basic feeling I feel is worry for my fellow, you know, species of beings of any kind who are trying to find spiritual and physical and any kind of evolution, because this is not, I mean, we got to find a way to at least fight it, if nothing else. You know, peace and love is only going to get us so far if we're not fully aware of the countermeasures that need to be taken and can be taken to prevent, you know, large-scale disaster like this. And I want to get into why we deserve that, and why Earth isn't overpopulated, why we know there's tech that exists right now that can basically feed the world, and it's very easy, it's very simple, it's very cost-effective. We're going to do a solution-based audio and video cast. I've got a audio cast. I'm trying to figure out how to get to you guys. I don't know how to get it to you guys, but we'll figure it out. But for now, this has been Yoda. You own destiny always, and just really had to talk about this. Really had to get 5G out there and in the consciousness of other people, so they understand why it needs to be talked about. And if you enjoyed the information, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Minds.com, please upvote, subscribe, remind, And again, it's May 16th, 2018 as I'm recording this. And I just want to get this out to you guys. Thank you for watching. Enlightened love. This is Yoda again. And we'll talk to you guys soon. And the next video will be solution based, I promise.